Alrighty. Oh, I'm excited for today. How is everyone doing? The singular person who is watching right now, or if you're watching later, welcome. When this goes live on YouTube eventually. How you doing? Today is an exciting day. We are gonna do Elite Four and Getses. And if I have any time left, get started on the post game a little bit, because in order to fight Elite Four again, we need to do a little bit of post game where we get a couple of good TMs as well. So it's not gonna be for naught. Before that, let's get the brain active. It is time to get some juices flowing, and so let's do a puzzle or two. Oh boy. Let's see, a normal monotype, what do we have? We have a really big variety of options from the looks of it. Dual type first in evolution line, legendary. There is a lot you can do here. Dual type. I want to go with Ogre Pawn. Let's go with Cornerstone. This is a good hit. A Johto legendary. Do the dogs count? Obviously, we have Ho-Oh, Lugia, Raikou, Entei, Suicune. Do we have more? I don't think so. So it's one of those. Let's keep it for now. Dual type first in evolution line. We have a lot. Is Rowlet a grass flying? I'm thinking of Rowlet, but maybe I can find something else. Let's go with Fungus. Actually. Yeah. Big hit. A dual type that's partly normal. Some of the regional birds come to mind. We have Doduo, Dodrio as well. Ooh, but we can also go Zoroark, Hisui. Ooh, that's a miss, I feel like. Lots of people chose this one, I assume. Normal monotype. The Zigzagoon line come to mind. The Lillipup line, the Patrat line. Can I really not think of anything else currently? Am I that? Oh, it's a good idea to get the brain flowing right now instead of during the Elite Four. Well, the Elite Four itself isn't that difficult. The Getses and N fight were a little harder to plan out. Monotype normal. Yo, give me Snorlax G-Max. Yeah, there we go. A monotype legendary. There are a lot. Give me Mewtwo Mega Y is an option. A Johto normal type. We could also go part normal. We have Ferret. We have Noctowl and Hoothoot as well. A Palm. My Johto knowledge is not on point. We have Miltank, we have Clefairy is not from... Clefairy is absolutely not from Johto, it's Kanto. Give me Hoot Hoot. Am I missing someone? Miltank. Am I trying to outsmart myself by saying Miltank is obvious, nobody is gonna go for it, and oh, way to introduce yourself to the stream today. 10 push-ups. Alright, I'll do them after this puzzle. A Johto normal type, yeah, whatever, let's go with Hoot Hoot. Oh, it's a good hit. To start off, hell yeah. Yeah, besides the brain, we need to get the body, the blood flowing as well, you know? So it's actually a good one. First Johto Pokemon in evolution line. Give me Pineco for this. Ooh, that's a good one. A Johto Legend. I wanna skip this one for now. Monotype first in evolution. How are we thinking about stuff like Bonsly? Surely there's more, right? Roggenrola is also an option. Darumaka. Let's keep it a little bit in... Oh yeah, that's a good one. Alright, a legendary monotype. I'm trying to find an evolution. Ooh. What about Kyogre Primal? Yeah, there we go. That's a good one. Last one. A Johto legendary. What's a legendary Johtomon that would not get picked very often? We have the dogs. Celebi is a mythical, so that one doesn't count. And we have Ho-Oh Lugia. Yeah, I guess that's it, right? There's literally nothing more. So maybe one of the dogs. Legendary no longer includes all Ultra Beasts, Mythical, and Paradox. Which one of them? I feel like Raikou is the least obvious one for some reason. Okay. I think I have a really good puzzle record, or game stats. Most unique. We have 43 out of 25, so a difference of 18. That's really good. I like it. Alright, most common. That's Snorlax. We did not hit any one of the most common. The least common though. Ooh, Greedent. Oh, it's Suicune instead of Raikou? Damn. That's what's my biggest miss? I feel like Hoot Hoot is my biggest miss here. Alright. The first things first. Let's do some push-ups. The bench is already here, currently in the way. There we go, 10 push-ups. Alright. I believe I counted them correctly. Boom. Right, next puzzle. Let's keep the juices, let's keep the flowing going. Pokédoll. Only Gen 1 Pokemon, that's fine. Guess today's Pokemon. My go-to is still gonna be Weezing. Is there anything else? I could maybe start with an evolution. Let's start with Flareon for a change. Okay, so it's a dual type, it's a stage 2 and it's big. It's bigger than 9, oh, it's heavier. Okay, so the dual type is the most, it's not orange. How am I feeling about Rhydon? Oh, then it's Graveler. Wait, no. Oh, it's one of the fossils. Oh, I was way too quick with that one. It's not grey. So it's either Kabutops or Omastar. I think it's Omastar. Ah, it's Kabutops. Alright. Yeah, and if I want to do this properly, I need to study the height and weight of Pokemon more. Maybe their habitat as well. That's fine. Alright. Which Pokemon is featured on this card? This looks like... Ooh, this is really hard to distinguish, actually. This looks like Charmeleon, though. Oh, it's not. Right on these nuts, hell yeah. You know. You know the joke's coming. Wait, is this just Charmander then? No. It's a red one. Am I looking at this correctly? I'm focusing on the red part of this. But maybe that's the wrong part. It's a fire type, alright? I'm assuming, at least. Sky is lit up, though, yeah. Could it be stuff, literally be someone like Moltres? No. Wait, is it one of the fire horses then? I'm gonna feel stupid when I get this. Maybe the red isn't the main color. Let's try. I mean, it kind of has something like Victory Bell. Wait, but it cannot be. No, it's not. It's a fire type. Wait, maybe Magbar? No. Could also... Oh, are you... Wow, that's a cheeky one. It's Hitmonchan. Ah, yep. Well played. This was a tough one. Alright, it eats its weight in leaves every day. It fends off attackers with the needle on its head. Okay, so it's got a needle on its head. Is this Weedle? Yes, it is. Right, the shadow we got. This is far-fetched. Yeah, some of them are easy, some of them are... I have no clue. Oh well, the timer's also kind of broken. Alright. Let's do some prep. I think... I need to do a couple of things first. The first thing I need to do... Yo, Ashura, you are just in time. Well, you are very much on time. Actually, because I need to do some Elite Four prep first. First of all, how are you doing, man? It's good to see you. We need to evolve Rock, but we are not going to until it learns Earthquake. You're gonna lurk at 6 AM. You're gonna go watch Groundhog, see if it sees its shadow. Ah, I see. Alright, have fun lurking. Hope, I'll try to give some accurate commentary. Or I can just yap about everything and nothing like I always do. First, I want to give an Everstone to Karokarok because I cannot be bothered to constantly cancel the evolution. Alright, rare candy. Foul play is a possible move. Is it actually? Maybe Sandtomb goes. In other news, you finished Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata and Eradicate. Ooh, nice! You completely reworked them, I assume? Alright. Finally, Earthquake on Krokorok. Okay, now let's take the Everstone and get Crocodile. Let me show you the stats you gave the Pidgey line, since you're able to compare them to their original stats. Yeah, go for it. Absolutely, I'm gonna compare the hell out of them. Pidgey. I'm gonna get that one on my other monitor right now. Alright. Right, then I need to level Gigalith to level 50. Alright, Pidgey. HP buffed by 15, attack reduced by 5, defense buffed by 15, special attack buffed by 25, special defense buffed by 20, and speed buffed by 9. Damn. You're making it an actual special attacker. Well, you're gonna fix Pidgeot, because if we take a quick look at the stats of Pidgeot, they are completely mid. They're not bad, but they're not good either. Alright. Let's see. I need this one in my party as well. Who else did I need? For the time being, I need Archeops instead of Salzbuck. I'm not gonna give a proper introduction to the Elite Four this time, because this is going to be the first Elite Four run. We're gonna do the Elite Four again in the post game. And that's gonna be the ultimate reveal, you know, stuff like that. Also, I have to go at like, I'm gonna stop early today, at like a 3:15 my local time, so in about 3 hours. Should have plenty of time for that. Because I have to take my brother somewhere again. So just a heads up. Alright, Pidgeotto, we got. Let's do this real quick. So you Pidgeotto. HP buffed, attack nerfed. Defense is about the same. Special defense, little buff, special attack, a little buff, and the speed, a little nerf. Wait, am I looking? No, I don't. I was looking at the Pidgey stats again. Yeah, attack, slight nerf, defense buffed, special attack buffed. So, special defense also buffed, and the speed a little buffed. That's really, I like that. And then Pidgeot, slight HP buff, attack nerf, defense buff, huge special attack buff, special defense buff, and you nerfed the speed actually. Ooh, interesting. So the speed is not terrific. It's not bad, definitely. It's gonna outspeed a lot of things, but all right. That's a nice stat distribution. I think it's slower to be a more bulky special attacker. Yeah. I kind of figured already. I like it. I really like it actually. I mean, back when I was like 5 or 6, Pidgey or the Pidgeotto line was on every single team I played, and it just didn't cut it for me. It just fell off so quickly. So seeing it receive some love, I love it. Obviously we have Mega Pidgeot, which is an absolute beast in its own right, but and no guard as an ability is completely bonkers. Okay, let's take a look at the party. Yeah, we're gonna need to level Ore and Archeops to level 50. Because this is the team we'll be bringing to the Elite Four, Stone Edge, instead of what? Iron Defense, I think. Okay, we're gonna level Archeops now. Alright, perfect. Okay, next. Let me get my notepad in there. Okay, so we need to spend 10 protein on Archeops. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then Mienshao needs the same treatment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Their learn set. Gus, Sand Attack, early Feather Dance is really interesting. Fairy Wind, Air Cutter, early Roost, Mirror Move, Whirlwind, now a Flying type Trappy move. Yeah, you explained me about it actually. It's the same, it's like Whirlpool or Fire Spin, but yeah, alright, nice. Mud Sport, Heal Bell, Air Slash, Tailwind, Follow Me, Misty Terrain, Dazzling Gleam, Defog, Moonblast, Endure, Hurricane, Arrow Blast, Razor Wind, now a Flying type Hyper Beam. Jeez. Woo, you're cooking with that's an actual really nice cook. If you ask me. Let's see, we need to spam protein on Krokorok as well until we can't. Yeah, it won't have any effect. Alright, that's that. And now I actually need to buy more vitamins. before I do that, I will move all the items. Now for Rattata and Raticate. Let's go. I'll read them in a sec. I'm gonna remove all the items from the box so we have everything with us. Next, where's Swanna? Okay, we're gonna make a quick stop to Nimbasa. Quick stop at Nimbasa to get some vitamins from the train station. I mean, we can also buy them with money now, but this is fine. Alright, so I need... yeah, before I do that... Alright, Rattata. Where is my boy? Rattata. Alright, so... more HP, more attack, more defense, slightly more special attack, special defense a little buffed. You even gave it 18 more speed, so it's actually completely nuts. 360 base stat. Okay, I like it. That's good. I suppose you're buffing the stats to be more in line with like the current meta or the current thing Game Freak is doing with all the power creep and stuff. And I like it. I'm all there for it. It's good to see to have an imagination of what they would be like if they caught up in terms of power level, you know? I like it. Also rebalancing all the Pokemon. Yeah, true. Rebalancing and reimagining a lot of them. Alright, 90 HP for Eradicate, a little more, yeah, defense to work with. Huge buff to its defense as well. Big attack buff, special attack nerfed. Special defense a little nerfed. He's fast though. He's really fast as fuck. Nice. So Eradicate is just going to be physically a little bulky and he's gonna hit hard. Tackle, tail whip, quick attack, focus energy, bite. Makes sense. Tail slap is interesting. Mean look. False swipe, laser focus, takedown, hyper fang, sucker punch is nice. Endure. Endure, yeah. Endeavor. Taunt, Swords Dance, Double Edge, Thrash, and Giga Impact. So it's gonna win Super Fang. Yeah. That's alright. Which is at 31. Oh yeah. Is that a little late for Super Fang though? Gotta head out real quick, be right back. I'll make sure I'll have my preparations in order before you come back. Okay, let's just buy a lot of them. Because we have infinite battle points. And I'm gonna need a couple of power items. Because we're going to EV train. It's a bit late for Super Fang, but it's fine. Also making up for it is early. Mean Look plus yeah, oh absolutely. Mean Look and False Swipe? Oh, that's an actual good Pokemon to use it on as well, because obviously stab, but let's put it like this. This run has not been going terrific in terms of encounters, because the beginning of White, I literally killed the first encounter with my starter because he got a critical hit, and I was like, oh my goodness. Ability 1 is Guts, ability 2 is Moxie, hidden is Normalize. Normalize, is that like Aerialate or Pixelate? and stuff like that, or am I wrong on that? Normalize ability. Yeah, it is actually. Ooh, nice. And the only Pokemon to get these abilities normally are Skitty and Delcatty. What? Yeah. It turns moves into normal and gives them a 20% buff, which is actually very nice. Alright. White Herb. We have them already. Power Herb. Yeah, Absorb. No. Red card. Eject button. I'm gonna need a couple more of them. You're working on the Rattata. Alolan line, you already finished their stats. Ooh, nice. Are you making them special attackers now? Or what's your idea? What's your take on them? Focus Sash. Just Rattata. Let's see. Yeah, alright. I'm looking at Rattata now compared to. Let's see. Oh, it's more specially defensive, it looks like. But still, the same attack. So you swap the defense and special defense. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Anything else? Maybe air balloons. I already have them. Binding band. That's funny. And same for Alolan Raticate. Ah, so the main switch you did. I mean, it makes sense to keep them as physical attackers, right? But their matchups will be better depending on their defensive stats. Okay, then next up, I'll take the items real quick. So shiny Raticate is a Alolan Raticate colors and vice versa. Ooh, oh, I like that actually. And you know why? If you look at the Galarian birds, like the Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno, they actually have the same they have the same color schemes as their Kanto variants, and I really like those forms, in fact. You're doing that for regional variants? I mean, the same is also true already for Alolan, Grimer, and Magno. So Cantonian birds will have Galarian colors as shinies. Yeah, nice. Because I don't think their shiny forms as they are right now are that different. Excuse me. Okay, shiny Zekrom has Reshiram colors and vice versa. Oh. Yeah. You are cooking, my friend, and I really like it. I actually cannot wait to play your game, unironically. We have some more vitamins I need to do. I am looking at the other list I have, and I'm not sure what I did with Haxorus. HP up. I will give HP ups to Amoonguss until I can't anymore. Okay. Then Iron. I'm going to make Amoonguss as tanky as possible with minimal grinding, but the EV training for Crocodile is actually necessary. We're also doing something a bit more interesting with gym leaders. You're moving away from type specializing for some of them. I think that makes sense though, because in the Kanto games, some gyms are just really bland. In my personal opinion, obviously. I think that's the most it can get, right? Yeah. I need to do also iron and zinc, I believe. On Crocodile. And then zinc on him. Alright. And this guy also needs to have Brick Break. It would have been really embarrassing if this guy doesn't know how to use Brick Break. Alright, we can get rid of Thief. Alright. Archeops, I believe I already did, no? Yeah, it's in the box right now, so... okay, so... I'm gonna take a look at my calculator. Because I need to have some specific IVs or EVs for Crocodile. And this is in order for it to be able to sweep N and also get some good get a good start at Getsis. So power band, no. Defense, attack gain. Oh wait. Is this a bad thing? EV training. Can I still do the box trick? EV training box trick Gen 5. Oh, we don't need to actually, because from Gen 5 onward, the trick is obsolete due to changes to a Pokemon EVs automatically being applied to its stats. Which is nice. Okay. So that means I need to give you the power band for now. And I need to make it until its attack is at 148. So if I am correct with that, I need to kill a couple of Red and Lillipup for that. The speed stat is actually more necessary. You'll show me Brock's plan team if you spot the thing I'm doing. Lowland Geodude, Vulpix, Croagunk, Sudowoodo, Chansey, and Steelix. Well, obviously this is anime team, right? These are the Pokemon he had at some point during the anime. I mean, who can forget the absolute chat of a Croagunk? His Croagunk actually is on a whole nother level, I think. And he's got absolutely no chill. There are a couple of scenes that come to mind. For example, when Croagunk was so pissed at, I believe, Saturn's Toxicroak that he just knocked him out right as it came out of its Pokeball. And I love it. I'm all there for it. He'll be starting the fight with his Alolan Geodude plus Vulpix to shore up their weaknesses. Ooh. That's actually good. Because Fire's weak against Water, Ground, Rock. And Rock Electric is weak against fighting, ground, quadruple. Wait, can you get a ground type before that? Will you be able to get a ground type before the gym? Because that just deals with both, right? In fact, almost all of his Pokemon are weak to ground, except for Chansey. But to the base types, the water, fire, grass, obviously they have coverage, and I like that. This is just me trying to min-max the fight beforehand, before I even get to play your game. I am planning on playing your game once it's finished, though. I'm really looking forward to it, actually. I like what you're doing so far. You'll be able to get a ground type before him. Alright, nice. You changed Nidoran to Poison Ground from the start. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so XP is off. I mean, I can get with... I have the Power Bracer on Crocodile currently, which is needed, right? You'll probably put a Dodo so you can get a Flying Ground. Ooh, yeah, that's right. You were gonna put Dodo in there. Okay. Okay, so I just need to kill a couple of Lillipup for this one. So that's 2. This should be 10, I believe. You're attempting to fix Focus Miss. It's tempted to fix it, but... Ooh, there's something rustling already. Wait, Audino. What does Audino give? Doesn't Audino give HP? Hold on. Yeah, Audino gives HP. Hold on. We're not doing this one. We don't need to do this one. Okay, so let's check the attack stat now. 146 means it is at... not at the right amount of attack. So does that... wait, what? Am I doing this correctly? I'm not getting any EVs from this. Wait, maybe I need to do it without the power items then? I can't imagine, but... I mean, the trick is obsolete, but I am not seeing the results yet. You already did fix it. Old Focus Blast, new Focus Blast. Alright, more accuracy. It's just a straight up buff. Holy fuck. Oh, it's just a slightly less reliable version of a... it's a kind of a special close combat, but not quite. I do like what you're doing though. Wait, I'm gonna try to put him in the box. If I'm wrong on this, I might cry. Maybe he already reached the max amount of stats he can have. Why am I actually doing that? Yo, Crocodile, get in here. this is a problem. This is an actual problem because I need to get to a certain amount of attack before we go and fight N. But it could be that I invested way too much into this stuff already. And I might have messed it up now. Wait, let me save this. Because I need to... I mean, I'm going to change it back if I did it incorrectly for this one. Because I'm just following my notes, but I might have made the wrong notes. So no effect chance was always 10%. Yeah, it's just a pure buff. Yeah, absolutely. Export backup to this one. So the max amount of EVs are still 512 or something, right? Yeah. I mean, I can also try to cheat in the health wings, muscle wings and stuff. I can't wait to see someone's reaction to the patch not being focus miss is no longer focus miss. Hell yeah. Bulandron, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate it. Let's see. I need to check Crocodile real quick. Because I think the EVs are not that good at the moment. The EVs are not increasing. Do I really need to level in order to EV train? Do I actually need to level? Oh. Hold up. It has something to do with the experience gain. So if I... Wait. This includes using an XP share as well as switching out without attacking. It's vitally important that you're ready for EV. Go, okay. For every battle that you... Yeah, gains experience. And we did not gain any experience. Ah, okay. Gotcha. I got it. Then I need to turn off the no XP cheat for a sec. Wanna laugh something I did to someone in their egg log of Pokemon X Eternal? Are you talking about the guy who explodes? I believe you gave him the slacking. Because I think that's really funny. Alright, let's turn the no XP off for now. And let's see if... this must be the way, right? That was him, yeah. But you also gave him a really good Spiritomb. Ooh, okay. And he loved it. Where are you? This one. Well... Okay. Okay, so, according to my expectations, I should now get EXP. I get 2 EXP, I get a negligible amount of EXP, so I can EV train safely here. Yes, alright. That's all I need to know. Perfect. And I need to get to how much attack? 148. Let's go to 149. Pokemon. Spiritomb, named Punisher. Perfect except IV's perfect. 0 special attack and speed. EV's 252 in all stats except special attack and speed, moves, payback, Shadow Force, Revenge, Will-O-Wisp. Ah, I see what you did there. He's just here to be a menace. Oh, there's the punchline. It's huge power. Spiritomb. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. I am all there for it. Okay, luckily we have the power item, so EV training is going to go a lot better. So I think I need to do 3 more of them, or 2 more now. So now 1 more. And then I'm gonna need to surf to fight some Basculin. Alright. I believe we should be at 149 right now. Yes. Alright, perfect. Nature adamant, but really you should have made it brave. I mean, that's plus attack minus speed, right? If I'm correct on that. Okay, do I have a surf Pokemon in my party at the moment? I don't think Splash has surf. Oh wait, he does. Perfect. At level 100 it would have an attack stat of 622. Holy shit. Gets hit once, slaps with payback. And it's stab payback as well. Holy shit, that's an actual banger of a Pokemon. I love it. Yes, let's go kill some Basculin now. I believe I need to get around... I need to kill 9 of them to get to... at least 122 speed. Where's the P? Power anklets, right? No, that promotes. Speed gain on leveling. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's kill those real quick. 9 of them. So there's 1. That's 2. This is 3. There's one thing you wish that Pokemon Database would do, or any site that shows base stats along with minimum and maximum. I wish they would show the median, neutral nature, 0 IVs, 0 EVs. I mean, it's a good baseline to go on, in all honesty. This should be 4, right? Yes, this will be 4. I completely agree with that. And I mean, it would just give a... Yeah, I mean... Right now, we'll just work with what we've got, right? So... I don't think it's a really big miss, but... It would be very nice to have, for sure. Hello? Okay, there we go. This will be 7... if I'm correct. Eight. And this will be 9. Let's should we go to 10 even? No, we can go to 10. Their abilities. Oh yeah, you didn't give me their abilities. Keen Eye and Big Pecs, and Gale Wings as their hidden ability. Wait, ooh, Gale Wings. So their speeds. Oh, that is actually really nice for their lower speed stat, right? I like it. All right, we should be currently at. This can be right. Oh. I haven't given Crocodile those speed vitamins yet. Oh my goodness, okay. Yeah, I did. Oh my god. Okay, so that was basically all for naught. Okay, 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 okay. Fine. I'll do it again. Might drop Kenai for Aerialate. That's... Wait, but normalize means all normal type change, or all other moves become normal type. And Aerialate is actually all normal type moves become flying type. Correct? Yes, that should be correct. I need to change the order of the moves. Okay. I need to kill 10 more. Damn it. I mean, we're not gonna level up, so that's fine. Only changes normal moves, and I don't have a lot on the Pidgey line. Wait, what did you have again? You've got... oh, you've got absolute... You don't have anything, I believe, even. I mean, the TM set. Stuff like Return or some of that. Yeah. None that do damage, yeah. So, stuff like Return, maybe Hyper Voice would be an interesting one. Maybe even Boom Burst, if you're really... no, Boom Burst is a TM, actually. Hyper Beam. What? Whoa! We got we got Aqua Jet. Used Aqua Jet on us. Damn. Crazy. Okay. 5 more. I might be a little late on the Elite Four in terms of what time I was planning on fighting them. I mean, I was planning to fight them in about a minute, but I am not done yet. But I'm also just having a good time and yapping about ROM hacks. I mean, I don't mind. The people are gonna be here for the Elite Four though, so I need to get a move on. Okay. Crocodile should now be at... He's even at 124? That's completely fine by me. That means he has at least 160 EVs in its stuff. Okay. I believe I wanted to buff its HP as well, right? Or am I tripping now? I mean, the special defense is nice. We might not one-shot Covagrigus with... Oh wait, we are wearing Choice Band for this one. Okay, so this is done. This should be done. This should be done. This should be done. Okay, so Crocodile should be ready. Mienshao is ready. Amoonguss should be ready. Archeops should be ready. The only one I need to EV train now is Haxorus. And I do not want to kill you now. I mean, I believe I can go out of End's castle before we fight him, but in order to save time, we just might as well prepare right now. Item. Take it. Yep. Okay, so let me take a look at the calculator real quick. And I also need to make sure I have a specific gem for this one. And that's actually gonna be... Okay, so... Haxorus is an absolute baller of a guy. He is adamant. So he only needs 4 protein. So, Also, did I want to delay Axew for a bit before it evolves? Because Dragon Dance is learned at level 32. No. Also, I need to do something here. Okay, now I will... Wait. Okay, I can check if I have the fighting gem. Yes, I have 2 fighting gems, perfect. You just finished Mega Pidgeot's stats, they're horrifying. Wait, what are you talking about? They're horrifying. Is it even worse than a normal Mega Pidgeot before you changed it? Oh boy. Alright, I'm gonna get the stats up here. We were looking at Speedy Boy with good special attack and speed, and the rest of its stats are... they're okay. Now let's hear the Mega Pidgeot in a sec. Yeah, okay, now we use rare candies. We get Dragon Dance instead of Slash, Screw Slash. Dragon Dance is always good to have. Taunt, actually. I wanna keep Taunt. Yes, let's do that. Any other moves? I need to... Okay, so as all Mega rules, HP is unchanged. So you nerfed its attack. You buffed the defense. You nerfed special attack. You buffed special defense. And you buffed speed. So a little less special attack. But it's much bulkier than before. That's a good distribution. I mean, the special attack is still nice, you know? And I don't think that 5 less special attack, it's not going to make that much of a difference in general. Do I have any moves on Fracture that I want? From the looks of it, no. What about Hexorus? Anything about him? No. So we'll just evolve him like normal. Also Mega from slow to speed, absolutely. And then obviously it keeps Snow Guard as its ability, right? We do not want Dragon Pulse at all. Do I want Swords Dance? No. Alright, we get an absolute baller of a Dragon type in there. You're debating on No Guard. Ooh. Are you considering something else? Okay, Swords Dance, I do not. Okay. Next, I need to give this guy also Break. This move is going to be very important for the Getsis fight. And also I need to give him the Fighting Gem for now. Because that's the only item it's going to need. Hexorus is not coming with us during the Elite Four, so he can go back in the box. Oh no, wait, I need to do one more thing. I need to do the speed IVs of him. EVs, my bad. He needs to have... I need to kill 4 Basculin. And yeah, are you looks at Soul Heart? Maybe. Wait! Soul Heart? For Pidgeot? For Mega Pidgeot? You're crazy. You are actually crazy. Let's see, I need the speed item. Where is my speed item? Is Crocodile wearing the speed item? I'm gonna say he is. Wait, no. Oh, oh, I think I already took it then. Give. Where is it? Oh, it's there. Okay. You're also gonna new move at level 50 for the entire Pidgey line. One some people wouldn't expect, but due to the description of the move, it kind of fits. Alright. Which one is it gonna be? Okay, this is the last of the EV training I have to do, I believe. So I only need to kill 4 Basculin, right? And so I will expect myself to be at 130 speed by the end of that. Two. Three. Why was I thinking Mist Ball? Ooh. Mist Ball. That's a fairy. Isn't that a fairy type move? No, it's psychic. Deals damage, has a 50% chance of lowering his target's special attack. A Mist-like flurry of down envelops and damages the foe. Are you talking about the description of the move or the Pidgey line? Actually, yeah. A flurry of down. It's his full. I mean, it's like, yeah. I need Google. My English sometimes is really good, but other times, like the fluff or no. Wait. Yeah, it is. Ah, I see. Yeah, it makes sense that the Pidgey line also gets it then, right? Right, that should be the last one. Wonderful. Now Hexorus should be at least at 130. Yeah, that is the amount of speed I need. We're gonna go to level 54 when we fight Getsis and N, because I consider Getsis to be the level cap after the first Elite Four. So. Okay. The team for the Elite Four is going to be these guys. It's gonna be Crocodile, it's not on screen properly, Galvantula, Mienshao, Archeops, and Gigalith. And Amoonguss. Amoonguss turns out to be a pretty freaking good Pokemon. I mean, if he is being spammed during VGC, it makes sense that he's one of the best Pokemon to use, right? He's just so hard to deal with. Down is usually the fluffy stuff under feathers on a bird. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we cannot go in yet, but we don't have to go in yet. We're not forced in. Once we are in, we can't go back though. So. Yeah, I'm insane. Giving the Mega Soul Heart. Oh my god. Oh, Pidgeot is going to be a terrifying Pokemon. Are you gonna... is there a Flying type gym in the game? There isn't, right? No, there's not. The entire line is mono flying. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense. If you give it aerial, any normal type moves will become flying, so it doesn't need the normal typing anymore. It loses immunity to Ghost, though. Alright. I think it is time to go into the Pokemon League. Wait, not yet. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Loses immunity to Ghost, but gets ways of fighting Ghost. True. So it's a trade. It's a fair trade-off, obviously. All right, one more thing before I forget. I want to first of all check the movesets. Get your item as well. We're almost there. Oh, you already have Break Break. Alright, that's perfect. Also, I will turn on no XP then. There we go. You should drop Misty Terrain since it's a flying Pokemon. So it won't get affected by it. No, you're right about that. I think that does make sense, yeah. Alright, so Thunder, the thing we need for this is Volt Switch, so that's good. Mienshao. This was... yeah. We need Drain Punch. These moves are not the worst to have. Archeops. Acrobatics does the trick. Gigalith, we only need Stealth Rock for this. And Amoongus. Spore, he's just here to take hits, honestly. And get an occasional kill on Seismitoad. Yeah, I think we're ready. Let's start with the first Elite Four member. Before I forget, obviously Crocodile's coming in and Hexorus is going out. Alright, we're ready. Let's go in. I'm feeling confident about this one. I was reviewing the Elite Four line yesterday, and I found a really big flaw in it because I did not take into account Caracosta and his sturdy from N. So I found a way around it. Otherwise we would have been fucked. I mean, the line would have been fucked, we would have to steer. Basically. Oh wait. Do I need more don't I need more speed investment? Or did I already take that into account? I did. Perfect. I'm gonna double check before we fight N still, but it'll be fine. Alright. We need a single item on Amoongus for this one. We'll give the eject button to Amoongus. We're gonna put Gigalith in front. Wait, why? Oh, huh? Did I mess up the typing? I think I did, actually. Hold on. Let's see. I mean, we're not gonna do anything with this, right? We have this, but it's always... Wait, hold on. I'm confused now. Yeah, way to review my preparation for this. Wait, Amoongus is modest? No, it's not. It's Arceus that's modest. No, this we're not switching. Yeah, we're eventually we'll always outspeed. I think this is the line. This should be the line. Yeah. Yeah, Amoongus needs the eject pack. We do this, 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 and then this. Alright. Let's do Marshall first. And for that we need to go into the upper left, the eastern room, I believe. If I got the room wrong, we'll just switch around. Alright, let's go. This is bound to be a very interesting Elite Four. No, I'm very excited simply because I get to hear the Unova Elite Four theme again, because that theme just bangs, and it's also very intimidating. You know how the other Elite Four themes, for example, Kanto, Johto, Sinnoh, are all like, welcome to the Elite Four, or welcome to the Pokemon League. Here lies your greatest challenge yet, good luck. Unova theme is like, welcome to the Pokemon League, where your greatest challenge lies ahead. Now get the fuck out. That's what this theme does to me. But I have pretty solid lines for this. I believe I'm fine. But this is the appetizer, Elite Four. The real Elite Four comes after when we beat Getsus and have done some of the post-game. So let's go. Greetings, Challenger. My name is Marshall. In order to master the art of fighting, I'm training under my mentor, Alder. My mentor sees your potential as a trainer and is taking an interest in you. It is my intention to test you, to take you to the limits of your strength. Hiya! I can't stop popping my head to this. Alright, Marshall, for Pokemon. The main issue with this fight was a way to get around Sock's Sturdy. And for that specific reason, we've brought our own Sturdy model. To deal with Sturdy, we're gonna lay down Stealth Rock. We're high defense, so we're never gonna die to anything. Also because we have Sturdy. That's just the way it is. Now, Throw's highest damaging move against me is Storm Throw, so it's going to use that. Originally, I am planning to switch to Galvantula and then Volt. Yeah, I need to switch to Galvantula next to take another Storm Throw. The reason why we don't switch into our Sweeper yet is because we need to pre-damage Throw a little bit. So we'll switch in Galvantula, and Galvantula is not holding any items, but we obviously can take a fighting type move. Now, this Throw also has Stone Edge, and it is quite a high damaging move for me, as it will kill me if it lands. So we'll Volt Switch out of here to switch into a Pokemon that can take a Stone Edge quite well, and that Pokemon is going to be Amoonguss. And Amoonguss is just here to take the hit because he's holding an eject button. We live even a crit. Stone Edge could have missed, but that's fine, because any item Amoonguss is holding will not, or any move Throw will use on me is not going to kill us. So now we'll switch in to Archeops, and we are in position to currently sweep with Acrobatics. Archeops should not be holding an item. Perfect. So we'll simply sweep by using Acrobatics. We outspeed everything on their team. We also deal exactly enough damage to kill the Conkeldurr with a high defense. Sock is in next, and it now takes a little bit of chip from the Stealth Rock, removing its Sturdy, so we can kill it in one hit. Mask Haku, welcome man. How are you doing? You're just in time for the Elite Four. Does our Archeops not have defeatist? Yes, he does, but he's not going to take any damage ever, because he's just simply strong enough to outspeed everything and kill it in one hit. I'm doing fine. I'm really excited for the Elite Four actually, because I've got some pretty neat lines prepared for this. Alright, the last Pokemon is Mienshao. Now this Mienshao is a fast Pokemon naturally, but not fast enough. We simply outspeed and kill this with another Acrobatics. And that's the first Elite Four member down. Pretty easy one. So that's one. One down. Left to go. 3 left to go. And we get some money. Well done. As your battles continue, aim for even greater heights. Thank you. That gets a follow? Thank you, man. I appreciate it a lot. Let's see. Let's heal up and prepare for Grimsley now. We hyper potion. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, the only thing... oh wait, I'm not one person. We need to give... We need to give Mia and Xiao a choice scarf. Let's see. Gigalith needs no item, Crocodile needs no item, Amoongus, Archeops and Galvangel all need no item. Okay, perfect. Lead once again with Gigalith, and we are good to go. Let's see, Grimsley is in the northwest room. Also, the reason I'm very good, I'm doing fine, is because this Elite Four theme just slaps, and I'm going to repeat myself a couple of times in the upcoming minutes, I think. It's just a really enjoyable theme. It conveys a lot of... the intention of the theme, how do I put it into words? It conveys a very powerful, intimidating feeling. Which really does it for me. And I'm sure there are a lot of people who agree with me. Yeah, I think we're good. One final check. Perfect. Let's save. I did not save for Marshall, but maybe maybe the nerves are starting to catch up. It'll be fine. All right. Man, oh man, what is going on today? Challengers coming one right after another. Well, no matter. I am Grimsley of the Elite Four, and I will fulfill my duty to be your opponent. Here we go. I'm gonna get comfortable for a sec. Alright, Grimsley. He has a team of Dark-type Pokémon. The way we beat this guy is by using Mia and Xiao to mostly sweep his team. Crocodile is one issue with the sweeper, because the problem with Crocodile is that he has Intimidate, which lowers our attack, obviously. Let's see. We lay down Stealth Rocks because those are also a little necessary to just deal some shit damage. Now, it used Scent Attack, and I am still expecting a Brick Break from Scrafty, so we'll switch into Galvantula for this. There's the Brick Break, wonderful. Okay. Now we need to switch into our... okay, I did not take into account the Scent Attack, actually. Is that going to be an issue? I'm sure it will be fine. We're gonna Volt Switch out of here, we'll stick to the plan. Let's just see a Crunch from Scrafty. because that is its highest damaging move. Making my younger self look bad with how strategic you make this. Don't worry about it, man. It's all fine. I have played Pokemon for over 20 years now. And the reason I got into Nuzlocking because I got inspired by Small Ant and Peachel. Both of the... Small Ant's run and bun run was insane. Beat it first try with a lot of preparation. And Peachel's Drayano Gauntlet was also really good. Alright. Mian Xiao is now currently in position to kill this guy with Drain Punch. Also allowing to heal back up to full. The next Pokemon who come in are Liepard and Bisharp in no particular order. Liepard is first. So we'll Drain Punch. We probably take a Fake Out, that's fine. We have Inner Focus so we don't flinch. And the reason why Crocodile doesn't come in now is because Liepard and Bisharp both see a super effective aerial ace against me, and that is not being accounted for calculating damage. So we'll simply Drain Punch the Liepard, we'll simply Drain Punch the Bisharp, but we need to switch out once Crocodile comes in. Now I believe we do get the Intimidate drop. Yes. I recall later gens, Inner Focus allows us also not to get our attack lowered. Crocodile sees Earthquake as its highest damaging move against me, so obviously we're going to switch into a Pokemon that can take an Earthquake quite easily, and that Pokemon is going to be Archeops. Let's see if Archeops does outspeed Crocodile. He does, so expecting the Earthquake, we switch into Archeops, and we obviously take no damage from it. There it is. And the next move it's going to use is Foul Play, because that is its highest damaging move against me. And we'll simply just U-turn back to Mian Xiao, and Mian Xiao will finish it off. And this is only to negate the attack drop from Intimidate. There's the Foul Play. That actually dealt a lot of damage. And we'll just simply Drain Punch to finish it off, because Mian Xiao is holding the Choice Scarf. And that was actually necessary, because otherwise we would have gotten outsped by Crocodile. So there's Grimsly down. 2 down, 2 to go. Why are we hating on the stupid shark in Platinum? I mean, it's a rant, it's not a hate, because even though I made a rant about him, I still used him to sweep the entire Elite Four there. So, you know, there is no reason for me to hate on him. Well, maybe it's a love-hate relationship. I don't know if you know Wolfie VGC, but he has basically the same kind of relationship with Incineroar. Alright, next battle will be Caitlyn. Let's take the items off. We can restore Mian Xiao's HP a little bit. It doesn't really matter because Mian Xiao is not gonna see the heat of battle. Alright, Caitlyn. The only item we need for this is an expert belt on Crocodile to do the trick. Now, Crocodile obviously has been EV trained a lot before we did the Elite Four, but that this is not the reason why. The EV training was for the battle with N and Getsis. I mean, it's real, right? Yeah. Yes, absolutely. In fact, I'm doing a big gauntlet of Nuzlocke runs. Wait, let me type it out in chat for you, the command. Gauntlet. If the bot is working. The bot currently isn't working. Thanks, thanks a lot. Let's see, we need Crocodile in front. I don't think the bot likes me. I don't think the bot likes me either. In all honesty. It's fine, I'll look up the link then. No, not there. I'll put it in, I'll post it, place it in chat for you in a sec. Wait, drive. Because I am, let's see, this one I believe, huh? Yes. Copy link. I think you can follow this one. There we go. So yeah, the idea behind it is I play a full list of games, a big list of games. After each game, I spin a wheel of fortune or a wheel of misfortune, depending on if I got any deaths or not. If I got any deaths, the amount of deaths will determine the penalty I get for the next game. And the penalties again vary from type exclusion, like you're seeing on the overlay. I am not allowed to use any ice types this game. Ice type moves are allowed, but not ice type Pokemon. They can also be level cap reduction, stuff like that. You joined at the right time then. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of games gonna come after this. And after this, I am doing the White post game because I consider Alder to be the champion in the game and not Getsis. So after we beat Getsis, we'll do the post game, and probably Thursday evening for me, I'll do the second Elite Four run, which will be the actual challenging one. Alright, Caitlyn is a doozy. No pun intended, because she walked right out of bed. Who are you? How impudent you are to disturb my sleep. You appear to possess a combination of strength and kindness. Very well. Make your best effort not to bore me with a yawn-inducing battle. Clear? Oh, she is getting a princess treatment from others. Not from me, though. I'm gonna whoop her ass. Alright, Elite for Caitlyn. This battle and the battle after were the easiest battles to plan. We have Crocodile, and this Crocodile doesn't have Intimidate as its ability, but he's got Moxie. We have plenty of speed investment to let it outspeed everything on Caitlyn's team. Especially the Sigilif, because that's the fastest Pokemon on her team. The idea is just to simply click Crunch 4 times and sweep this battle. Moxie better than Intimidate? I mean, Intimidate is also really good if we need it. Moxie is very good if you want to sweep. So yeah, the idea behind this is just to crunch 4 times. We outspeed everything because of some speed investment and EV training. So this battle should be easy as that. So it's gonna be a quadra kill for Crocodile. Alright, last but not least, it's gonna be Gothitelle. Gothitelle is... Wait, am I looking at this correct? No, I'm looking at the wrong Pokemon. Another crunch to seal the deal. And there we go. So yeah, 1 Moxie boost basically allows us to... I mean, it's overkill at this point, but... Talk about a cakewalk? Absolutely. You're right about that. Now we do need to switch Crocodile's item around for a little bit. Because instead of the expert belt, he now needs a choice band. Normally the expert belt would be fine, because we can rely on Moxie to boost our attack, but you're gonna see in a second why we need the choice band for this. Last but not least, Chantal. Another hydrate? Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, after I'm done with white, I'm gonna do black too. And I'll first do one game of each gen, with the exception of black and white 2, and ultra sun and moon, and normal sun and moon. And maybe I'll squeeze in Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire in there, but maybe not. Depends on how I'm feeling at the time. Probably not though. Alright, we have... I'm gonna put Crunch in my first move slot, because I am lazy and I don't want to press too many buttons. I mean, I can just click, you know, but... Eyes bringing with dark flame. This man rejected everything other than himself in order to bring about one singular justice. That's part of a novel I'm writing. I was just inspired by the challenger who was just here, and somehow I got a little sad. Excuse me, you're a challenger, right? I'm the Elite Four's Ghost-type Pokémon user, Chantal, and I shall be your opponent. Am I not fond of auras? Oh, absolutely. I am a big fan of auras, but I mean, it is quite different from Pokemon Emerald. So the reason I might not put it on list is not because I don't like it. All right, last one. Elite Four Chantal leads off with Cofagrigus. Now this guy is a bit annoying for one specific reason. Cofagrigus has the ability Mummy. And when you attack with a move that makes contact, either Cofagrigus or its opponent, it transfers its ability to the other Pokemon. So that means we are getting rid of Moxie. And this is also why we need the choice band for this. So if we're holding the choice band, we still do enough damage to one-shot Cofagrigus for its massive defense. And we also still have enough damage to kill everything that comes after. And once again, we outspeed everything on her team, so we just simply have to click Crunch 4 more times. Wanna see something wild for what I had to do for some of the stuff in Dual Flames while setting it up? Dual Flames remind me of that. Oh wait. I just saw an ability proc. That's Cursed Body. That is Cursed Body. Dual Flames is your ROM. Oh, alright. Check. Gotcha. Cursed Body activated. I did not take that one into account, so we have to steer a little bit. It's either going to use Earthquake or Brick Break. I think we're fine if we just switch out. Wait, hold on. I did not take this one into account. That's on me. We have to steer a little bit. Nothing to be worried about, I think. But we cannot use another move, obviously, because we got Cursed Body. So I'll show the amount of flags and the flag numbers, and then I'll explain what each one does. Go for it, man. Oh, I'm curious about it, though. Very curious. Okay, so I think the best option here is to switch into Gigalith. For the simple reason that it's got sturdy. And then after that, we need... Oh, no, actually. We need to switch into someone that takes... If it's a Brick Break, that's all good. If it's Earthquake, that's not good. What about Archeops? Archeops can tank an Earthquake. He's never going to use Shadow Punch. If it's cursed, we'll just get the hell out of it. I think we switch into... We might even switch into Amoonguss for this. No, it's we're switching into Archeops. So we need to switch out a little bit. Okay, there's the Earthquake. Good. Now... It will either use Shadow Punch or Curse. Both of them are fine. Right? Shadow Punch doesn't do a lot of damage and Curse is only going to eat away a bit of my HP. We'll switch when it gets dire. So we'll just switch back. We might as well U-turn this. Crunch the kill. Yeah, why not? U-turn doesn't change the rest, so we'll U-turn. Look at the amount of flags I had to set for every map. Set flag. Jeez. Alright, next battle will be a double battle if possible. Wild Pokemon use the same AI as trainers. Wait, what? Next wild battle will be a double. Move Maniac teaches move of any level. Move Maniac teaches egg moves. Consumable health items are recovered after the battle. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, we switch back to Crocodile because it's never going to use Brick Break. Okay, there's Curse. So that's a little spooky. So we're gonna lose a quarter of our HP. Now, after each turn, there should be only 2 turns left, though. So we should be fine. Yeah, last but not least will be Chandelure. And we also simply just knock it out with a Crunch. There we go. Crit wouldn't have mattered. And that's the final Elite Four member down. Alright, good stuff. Dumpstruck. Alright. Challenger, if you defeat the entire Elite Four of the Pokemon League, you can go on to challenge the champion. And you have earned that right. Return to the plaza and the center and check the statue. Alright. Oh, I wonder what's going to happen next. Obviously I already know. And we get the we get the opportunity to switch our Pokemon and heal if we need it. We're gonna heal, we're gonna switch, and the level cap will actually be set to level 54 because I consider Getsis to be not a champion and a separate part of the Elite Four. / sarcasm. Who is the better Gen 5 champion in your opinion? I am assuming it's either Alder or Iris, right? Or are you also talking about N and Getsis and stuff? I do count Alder, actually. I do count Alder because I'll be fighting him to finish this game, basically. What do I think? What is the better champion? Let's think. We have... I mean, obviously, N and Getsis are 2 outliers. I don't consider them to be champions. If N were to be a champion, I don't think he would be my best. What are Alder's? If I'm talking about in terms of teams, I think... Let me check Iris, her team, real quick. Iris. let's see. Initial battle. Alright, so Iris has Hydreigon, Druddigon, Archaeops, Aggron, Lapras, and Hexorus. And Alder's got Excelgor, Bouffalon, Druddigon, Vanillux, Escavalier, and Volcarona. Iris, her OST slaps. It does. It actually does really hard. Ooh, it's a tough one though. Both are fine. Both champions are fine in my opinion. Though I think I would give the edge to... I don't know actually. It's a tough one. I mean, Iris obviously specializes a little bit more in dragon types. Alder seems to specialize a little bit more in bug types because he's got Volcarona, Escavalier, and Excelgor. You know what? Iris, her theme slaps a lot, and that's also about the only thing that stayed with me. But I'm leaning more towards Alder for this one. Iris, her team, I don't remember, but that might also be because, you know, I literally don't remember anything. It's been a long time since I played that game. Ooh, it's over. Never again will Pokémon be made to suffer or be held captive by humans. It's all thanks to my friend Reshiram. You may have the title of champion, but you can't stop me with just a title. Your soft heart has left you weak. Years ago, you lost your Pokémon, your partner, to sickness. In order to forget the pain in your heart, you wandered Unova. Who knows how long it's been since you've had to fight with your full strength. I actually kind of like that about you, though. As a trainer who far outmatches the champion, I shall issue an order across Unova. Trainers of the world, free your Pokémon. I beg you, separating Pokémon from people. Do anything but that. You and I both put our beliefs on the line and fought with all our strength. And I won. Do not say another word. I've been waiting. In the future I envisioned you obtained a stone. And indeed you have. That dark stone. Reshiram is responding to it. Stop. This is not a suitable place for the legendary dragons. From the ground, rise up, the castle of Team Plasma. Surround the Pokémon League. Not gonna lie, Team Plasma might be one of the more sane region groups. I kind of disagree with that. I think their motive is... I can see why they have such a motive. Like, by battling you make people hurt their Pokemon and Pokemon get hurt and stuff like that, and you're basically commanding them to do stuff, you know? From that perspective, I would understand. However, I think the man behind it all is just a complete nutcase. And Ghetsis is, just completely mental. He's completely insane. I do like Ghetsis as a villain though. He's just straight up evil. He doesn't give a shit. What just appeared is Team Plasma's castle. The king's words will resound from the heights to all below. You must come to the castle as well. Everything will be decided there. Whether Pokemon will be liberated from people, or whether Pokemon and people will live together. We will see whose belief is stronger, and our result will change the world. Mr. Alder, your wreck is not fitting for the champion. You did well to get this far. Somehow I beat the Pokemon League, but it wasn't easy. This is a little... they keep on yapping, man. I mean, back when I played this for the first time, I was like, holy shit, what the hell is going on? This is actually insane. And I was loving every single minute of it. Every single second. Alright, now we're gonna get ganked on by the 6 sages.
Those who accord with fate are persevered.
No?
Preserved. And those who rebel against fate perish.
When the way is forgotten, duty and justice appear.
One can lose the forest for the trees.
If you make a mistake and do not correct it, that is a second mistake.
Superior men understand what's right. Inferior men, what will sell.
There are not 2 suns in the sky, nor 2 sovereigns over the people.
Well, if anything should happen to our king, it will be disastrous. It would ruin Gets's perfect plan. Our Lord N will be disappointed, but the 6 of us shall defeat you here.
Can you manage that? Oh wait, I need to put on the Texan accent. At least he's not trying to flood the earth. Yeah, Maxie and Archie were completely out of their mind. Not realizing what the consequences of their actions will be. Gets is fully aware of what the consequences of his actions will be. Because that's the exact thing he's going for. But Archie and Maxie, not so much. Still standing, are you, Timster?
You're Driftvils.
Ain't just me. Oh, there they are, all the gym leaders. Go get them. So sorry. Not only are we stronger than you, but there are a lot of us.
Accursed gym leaders.
Ignoring Team Plasma, that would be a terrible thing for us gym leaders to do. Alright, let's go. Alright, okay, first things first, we need to find a Pokemon Center, quote unquote. We need to find the room where we can heal stuff. Come. In this castle, you may rest your Pokemon and access your PC. Fear not. First, have your Pokemon rest in that room. When they are healed, it is our Lord's End's wish that you be moved to the innermost part of this castle. I'm tripping over my words sometimes. Let's see, we need to find the computer room. Is it in here? There's an item. There are items. I mean, aren't the items completely useless? Yeah, I mean, we get the max potion, I suppose. But max potion, max revive, ultra ball, full restore, yada yada yada. No, there is no TM, at least. I'm in it for the TMs, obviously. Where is the computer? There is. Perfect. Now we need to move around some of the Pokemon. Alright, let's see. We're gonna keep Crocodile. We're gonna keep Amoonguss. And that's actually it. Let's see if my line for Getsis is still correct. Yes. So all of these will be going into the box. And the ones we'll get in there are gonna be... Where are you? Sawsbuck, Exorus, Darmanitan, and what was the last one again? Chandler. Alright, and then we have to evolve Litwick for that. Alright. Do I have my items in the thingy? Yes. Alright, first of all, I need to give the expert belt back to Crocodile. I need to give the fighting gem to Hexorus. I need to give a rocky helmet to Among Us. Where's the R? There's the R. The rocky helmet to Among Us. I need to give... Don't need to give Chandler anything. I need the miracle seed on Salzbuck. And I need a charcoal on Darmanitan. Then in terms of items, we should be fine. Is there anything I want Litwick to hold? No, Chandler is not gonna get any kills. You just did something interesting for the casino prize. Ooh, what is it? Is it something like Run and Bun, where you can randomize a Pokemon based on the amount of badges you have? Or no? Is it something else? Alright, next. Let's use rare candies to level all the way up to 54. No. And I need to be very careful with the leveling. Do I want Rage Powder on this? No. No, it's not like Run and Bun? Alright. I mean, I could guess. Alright, one more for Tusk. Salzbuck gets one, gets two. Double Edge. No. 3, 4. I am doing this correctly, right? If I'm not, I am going to be upset. No, I'm good. Alright, Zen Charm. The script now sets 2 flags where you choose to redeem coins for prizes. What they do: first one makes the next Pokemon you get have its hidden ability. Second one makes the next Pokemon you get be shiny. Ah, so you are also allowing people to get an easier time doing shiny locks or something like that. That's really interesting. And the hidden ability? Hats off, man. That's a really nice touch you're giving as well. Overheat? No. I don't think I want to delay Litwick in any way, right? We get Shadow Ball. Nah, we're good. Besides, Litwick isn't going to attack. Alright. Let's evolve him. Curse, no. Let's get him to 54. One more. Yes. Right, the Duskstone will evolve Lampent. So we get our own Chandelure. Then in terms of TMs, I just want to give this guy Shadow Ball. Oh wait, he already learned it. Good job, Brain. Let's see. The moveset then is fine here. Imprison is probably nice to have. We need Flare Blitz for this. Ooh. Yeah, we do need the charcoal. Yeah, okay. Wonderful. Hexorus, Brick Break, Dragonglaw are the only things he needs. Let's also check the speed stats of the boys real quick. So Hexorus needs to be at least 140, that's correct, and Crocodile needs to be at least at 131. 133, perfect. Right, Among Us is just here to soak up hits once again. And the Rocky Helmet is needed. Note an inject button. I think we're in the clear then. We have the moves to kill Seismitoad. And we can even outspeed the guy, which is also nice. Okay. I think we are good. Okay, before we continue, I am going to the toilet real quick. So then I do not get distracted while battling and gets this. Let's go, let's go! I am ready. Let's see. But more so it resets after leaving a map. So what results is you spend coin to get a prize Pokemon. The 2 flags get set before you make your choice, meaning that choice you make will be shiny and have its hidden ability. That's crazy. Nice flare though. Very nice flare. Oh, push-ups, damn. Alright, man. Gotta get the blood flowing. Don't think I'm ready just yet? I don't think so either. I need to do at least 10, yeah. There we go. There we go. Get the blood flowing, you know? Absolutely insane. Okay, one final check to make sure I'm ready. I need specific stats to one-shot stuff and to outspeed stuff. Okay, so Crocodile is ready. No, we're not bringing me in show. Hexerus is ready. Where's Amoongus? Amoongus, where are you? Oh, he's here. Amoongus is ready. Saucebook looks ready. And is ready. Darmanitan is also ready. And Chandler is also ready. As ready as he will ever be. Alright, it's time. Yeah, so basically the idea is to get as few deaths as possible during each game, or I will screw myself over for the next game. So I have the incentive to get as few deaths as possible and come up with lines that are riskless. A battle between you and our Lord N will reveal whether our Lord N is a true hero. It will also reveal how you feel about protecting the current world, where people live with Pokémon. Thanks, man, for the insight. That room was the world that was provided to our Lord N. I don't feel anything, even when I go into the room, but you may feel something. Yeah, no. We do not need to go there. Welcome, holder of the Darkstone. The castle that appeared as if it were enveloping the Pokémon League is a symbol. It means Unova will change. The king of this castle is the strongest trainer in the world. He is accompanied by the legendary Pokémon. He has defeated the champion. Added to all that, his heart burns with the desire to improve the world. If that's not what makes a hero, what more do you need? Now that the stage is set, we can seize people's minds and hearts. We can bring into being the world that I know Team Plasma desires more easily than you can imagine. We and only we will use Pokemon, and we shall rule the powerless populace. I've been waiting so long for this. I've kept my silence so no one could piece together what I planned. Now, those painful days are at an end. Go onward. Discover whether you have what it takes to be a hero. One final check. I am triple checking this. By the way, we also have to catch Zekrom at some point. Okay, items. Expert. Rocky. Miracle Seed. Fighting Gem. Charcoal and nothing. That's good. Moves. In terms of moves. Chandler has the moves. Yes. Darmanitan has the moves. He has the moves. He has the moves. And he has also the moves. And Crocodile as well. Crunch, break, foul play, earthquake. Crunch, break, and earthquake. Should be it, right? Oh yeah, I get healed after the end fight. Okay, good. What is our strategy? You'll find out in a second. The end fight is gonna be easy, the Getsis fight not so much. We'll get there in a second. First we need to catch Zekrom, and for the record, we will not be using Zekrom during the fight. What I desire is a world for Pokémon and Pokémon alone. I will separate Pokémon from people so Pokémon can regain their original power. It's time to settle this once and for all. My determination is absolute. I will prove the value of my beliefs even if it means my Pokémon friends get hurt. Since you've come this far, I believe you are equally determined. If that's so, prove it to me. Show me the depth of your determination. I mean, Game Freak was absolutely cooking when they made these games. In terms of story, Black and White 2 are by far the best in Pokemon. You came all this way to battle me, but Zekrom is not responding. You haven't yet been recognized as the hero, have you? How disappointing. I actually kind of like you a little. Through our many battles, I got the feeling that you might be a trainer who truly cares for Pokemon. But I was kidding myself. The idea of trainers getting to know each other through battles is ridiculous. You have two options. Challenge me to a fight you can't win, or leave this place and watch the birth of a new world where Pokemon are free or of people. Reshiram, come to me! Oh, big boy cutscene, let's go! Oh, look at him! There he is. He's ready to go. Charging up, ready to unleash all his power against me. I mean, unlike a certain someone, he won't kill me, luckily. Instantly dries up all of our... How are we not getting burned from this, by the way? How are we not getting burned? Totally wouldn't be cooked. No. The Darkstone. It's trembling inside the bag. Your Darkstone is... I mean, Zekrom is... The Darkstone draws in the aura of the surroundings and converts it into a powerful force, which is now being released. Can you imagine a huge Pokemon like Zekrom being encapsulated in this Darkstone? Or being this Darkstone? It's actually, you know, it's actually insane. And also he is raring to go. Sorry, Zekrom. You're gonna guess you like Zekrom more out of the two box legendaries? Your guess is correct, my friend. I do like his design more. Yeah, by a lot. Reshiram just feels a little off to me. Reshiram and Zekrom. They were once one life, one Pokemon. Complete opposites, yet the same. Reshiram and Zekrom are Pokemon that appear before the hero they recognize. Ah, I see. You really are a hero too. I'll tell you what the Pokemon is saying to you. I want to battle with you. Try to make me your friend and ally. It plans to test you to see if you are really pursuing ideals. I also am curious to see how powerful you are. Now, catch it and make it your ally. We also get healed before the fight with N. Ah, screw it. I'm just gonna throw the Master Ball. Is it ever gonna kill me? It's got Zen Headbutt, Dragon Pulse, Fusion Bolt. Zen Headbutt, Fusion Bolt do nothing to me. And what? Slash? We can throw a quick ball for funsies. It'll be fine. And I forgot to save. Alright, let's go. Right, note how Crocodile is the first one in our party. He will be the star of the show in the upcoming battle with N. Quick ball. Just because I can. If I get killed somehow by this guy, I'm going to be a little sad. Oh, it was so close too! We can throw an Ultra Ball, right? Nah, I'm just gonna use the Master Ball. I don't think I'm planning on catching either Landers or Thunderers or Tornadoes, so... I thought I had it with the Quick Ball though. Alright, nice. Alright, Deep Black Pokemon. This Pokemon appears in Legends. In its still, it has a giant generator that creates electricity. Yeah, we do have to give this guy a nickname. I'm gonna call it Generator. Hell yeah. Add Zekrom to your party from the box? No. Is that okay? Absolutely. Hold on, your Pokemon are hurt. There's no triumph to be gained in battling a weakened opponent. Alright, here we go. Now I will create the future I desire. I shall sweep you before me. Alright. We are not using the box legendary, but that doesn't mean N is isn't going to use his. So we're still up against Reshiram. The Pokemon we have leading in our party is Crocodile, and just like you saw with stuff like Caitlyn, we can make use of its Moxie ability. Crocodile has been EV trained to have at least 159 attack. And that amount of attack is going to be enough to simply kill Reshiram in one hit with a single Earthquake. Getting us on the board, giving us a Moxie boost and setting ourselves up for a big sweep. We're not gonna sweep entirely because there is one small obstacle in this. He's gonna sweep us, you're gonna take it? No, I'm gonna sweep him, so... Next up will be either Vanillux or Zoroark. We see Vanillux. The reason why they are in is because they see the most damage with their moves against me. So we simply Brick Break to kill us. We're wearing the Expert Belt for super effective moves for obvious reasons. You know how it goes. You're currently at +2. Next is Kling Klang. Now this Kling Klang has Flash Cannon, Hyper Beam. It can do a little bit of damage to me, and I think a Brick Break should just be enough. Actually, let's go for an Earthquake. It's also gonna take it out. And who the fuck am I kidding? This is Zoroark. We already knew he was coming in. Earthquake would have been enough. So that's Zoroark down. Now, the next Pokemon that comes in is going to be Caracosta. And Caracosta has Sturdy as its ability, meaning that we cannot one-shot it in any way possible. To do this, we are going to switch into a Pokemon that can just take a hit and break the Sturdy at the same time. That Pokemon is going to be Amoonguss, because Amoonguss is wearing the Rocky helmet. Now, we're gonna get hit by Waterfall, and it's completely fine. The effect spore, it's also poison, that's even funnier, and we get the Rocky helmet proc. Now we simply switch back to, wait, does this trigger a healing turn? I don't think so, right? The idea is now to switch back to Crocodile, because the highest damage it can do to Amoonguss is by using Stone Edge. And Stone Edge is obviously not very effective against Crocodile because it's a ground type. So even if it crits, we'll be fine. If Stone Edge crits, no, we're still not in range for an Aqua Jet. So we're not gonna attack, we are going to switch back to Crocodile. Stone Edge might also miss because it's low accuracy, it's completely fine. If by any chance this is a full restore turn, we'll just simply switch back to what's his face, Amoonguss. Stone Edge misses, we are fine. We would have been either way, but now we can just simply kill this guy by using Earthquake. Now the next Pokemon to come in is in fact this time Klinklang. And Klinklang obviously dies to a +1 Earthquake. It, even at neutral it would kill. So we use Earthquake for this. The audio is a little loud, I think. And the last but not least, there is an Archeops. This is by the Archeops is the reason why we also invested some EV training into its speed. Archeops is fast as fuck, has 130 speed, and can hit like a freaking truck with acrobatics. On top of that, this Archeops also doesn't have a reducing attack nature, but that's beside my point. Crocodile has been EV trained to outspeed Archeops by at least 1 point. He is currently at 133, which means he's going to outspeed it, and at +2 we are able to one-shot Archeops by using Crunch. And that will be N. The only damage we took is on Amoonguss. So that's N down. Now remember, we don't get a break in between. This is the team we have to use against Ghetsis as well. And Ghetsis is gonna be the difficult part. Everything ruined. The dreams I held. I shared with Pokemon, I didn't catch the dialogue. So that's 1. We get healed in between though. Reshiram and I were beaten. Your ideals, your feelings, they were stronger than mine, it seems. Zekrom and Reshiram, each of them choosing a different hero. Is that even possible? 2 heroes living at the same time, one that pursues ideals and one that pursues truth. Could they both be right? I don't know. It's not by rejecting different ideas, but by accepting different ideas that the world creates a chemical reaction. This is truly the formula for changing the world. After all of that, do you think you're still worthy of sharing the name Harmonia with me? You're good for nothing, boy. To start with, I spurred N into pursuing the truth. The reason we reawakened the legendary Pokemon now was to give my Team Plasma more power. Power to control the fearful masses. That at least was well done. After saying you had to put your beliefs on the line and battle to see which one chosen by the legendary Pokemon was the true hero, you lost to an ordinary trainer. There is such a thing as being too stupid. Add it up, and you are nothing more than a warped, defective boy who knows nothing but Pokemon. Timster, I never would have thought the legendary Pokemon would choose a trainer like you. It caught me completely off guard. This doesn't change my goal. My plans have not been disturbed. In order to rule this world utterly, in order to manipulate the hearts of people who know nothing, I will have N be the king of Team Plasma. But for that to work, you, since you know the truth, you must be eliminated. Rule the world? Wasn't Team Plasma's goal to liberate Pokemon? That was just a convenient lie that I needed to create Team Plasma. Use your head. What's to be gained from letting go of useful things like Pokemon? Certainly, manipulating Pokemon helps people expand their possibilities. That much I can agree with. so it naturally follows that only I should be able to use Pokémon. You fool, that's a ridiculous idea. You can say whatever you want. A Pokémon, even if it's revered as a deity, is still just a Pokémon. Timster, so what if it chose you? That doesn't mean you're a threat. Come on, now you face me in battle. I can't wait to see the look on your face when you've lost all hope. Alright, I won't allow anyone to stop me, no matter who does what. Here we go. Getsis will be my opponent. Now Getsis was the hard part of this line, obviously. We don't get to choose our Pokemon specifically for Getsis because we also have to deal with N, and N has a variety of Pokemon himself. Getsis leads with Cofagrigus, and just like Chantal, it's got a ridiculous defensive stat. On top of that, we currently don't one-shot this. The way we beat Cofagrigus is we're simply going to Earthquake once and then take it out with a Crunch. It is not able to use any move to KO me. It's using Toxic on me, that's also fine. I was expecting exactly that kind of move. Alright, now we Crunch to take it out. Protect gets encouraged because we're poisoned, that's fine. So we take it out with Crocodile. And we get Mummy as our ability. This is the last thing Crocodile will have done for us. And Crocodile, frankly, has done enough. Now, gets his ace comes out immediately. Hydreigon. He sees a super effective move at me with Focus Blast. And this is also the reason why we brought Chandelure. Because we need to switch into that Focus Blast, or Focus Miss if you will. And he will be able to take the Focus Blast quite nicely, because it's simple as that, he is a Ghost type. So there's the Focus Blast, it doesn't affect us. Now, the next move Hydreigon is going to use against us is Surf, because it sees that it is the most damage against us. So we are going to switch in our own Dragon type, Hexorus, to take that Surf. And start putting Hydreigon through a lot of pain. Hydreigon was the reason we needed to... that was a critical hit. Oof. That is fine. I believe. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, this is the reason why we also EV trained Hexorus' speed. It needs to outspeed Hydreigon, so it can kill it before Hydreigon kills it. So we simply Dragon Claw to take it out. We outspeed by a couple of points. We kill it in one hit. And that's Hydreigon gone. The biggest problem of this battle. Now it's just a matter of cleaning up. The next Pokemon to come in is Buffalo, because it's got Head Charge and that it will do the most damage against me. This is also the reason why we are wearing a Fighting Gem. Hexorus can chain kill the Buffalant by using Brick Break, using its Fighting Gem to empower Brick Break, allowing it to one-shot. So that's Buffalant down. Now, there are two Pokemon that can come in, because they both see the exact same amount against me. So it is first, in fact, Seismitoad, and I did prepare for this, luckily. But we would... if Bishop would come in, the other option was Bishop, we could simply kill it with a Brick Break. But that's not going to be the case now. We need to switch into someone who can deal with Seismitoad. Now I wonder, what move is Seismitoad going to use actually? Because we have taken a lot of damage actually, and I don't know if Sludge Wave deals enough to us. No. It is going to use an Earthquake, and exactly Earthquake, or Rain Dance. Both are fine, I think. Let's hope it's not Rain Dance, because then we'll have to do a little bit of stuff with it could kill. It sees kill with her. It could see kill with Earthquake. We switch into Salzbuck for this, who can take an Earthquake. If it's going to use Rain Dance, how screwed are we? We take a Sludge Wave, but we must not get crit. If we get crit, we are in trouble. If it uses Rain Dance, I think the play is to switch in Among Us, right? Ooh, I didn't even consider Rain Dance. Wait, because the problem, if it uses Rain Dance, its speed gets doubled. And because of its ability Swift Swim. Also, water type moves will get boosted, but that's not the main issue. Rain Dance. Can I see? It might use Rain Dance actually. I think we'll switch in Salzbuck. Go for the Earth. Fuck. It did go for Earth. So the crit. Oh man. Okay. 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 Let's take stock now. Seismitoad will use Sludge Wave against us. I did not take this into account when calculating. In the calculator it says Poison Touch, but it is Swift Swim in fact. Which is terrible, now that I think of it. Okay, so here's the deal. We can go into Among Us, take the Sludge Wave, and then call it a day. Then even if Earthquake crits... even if Earthquake crits, it is a low chance to 1-hit KO. And we also need to take stock of the HP we're at. We can also stay in with Salzbuck and go for either an Energy Ball or a Horn Leech and kill it in 1 hit. I think we attack with Salzbuck. If it dies, it dies. Even though I don't like it, Salzbuck probably isn't gonna be used again. The only purpose he has was level capping or repel manipulating and killing this Seismitoad. And we have Mungus as a backup in case things go south. Yeah, I think we always Horn Leech here, because Seismitoad is going to use Sludge Wave. And the move we're going to use is Horn Leech. Really? It is Poison Touch, actually. Oh, but that means Bulbapedia is wrong about this. Okay, completely fine by me. But we have rain to deal with now, which is actually a big issue. Because Darmanitan cannot one-shot Electros anymore. So how are we gonna do this? Fun fact, he can also not one-shot me anymore. But he will use Acrobatics. I think the plan will still be switch into Chandelure. Because acrobatics crit doesn't kill. It's gonna bait out crunch, and that's fine by me. We need to basically stall out the rain turns. So let's stick to the plan. Switch to Chandler and see an acrobatics. There it is. Would be nice if we get the flame body proc. Now the move it is exactly going to use is crunch, so we can, in order to switch. This is not a good position to be in because I really need the rain gone for Darmanitan to finish the job. He's going to use crunch. And we do a little bit of chip with Rocky Helmet, obviously. Can Crocodile do something to it? I mean, can't we do the same thing or no? Okay, one small oversight rain dance. Okay, so Flamethrower gets discouraged though, because the rain is up, so he only bait out acrobatics. The good thing about this Electros is that acrobatics isn't stab. It is still powerful though, and I think Hexorus is not going to be able to take it anymore. So I want to switch. Do I stick to the plan and just go ham with Elect or Darmanitan? Okay, so there's one turn of rain gone. Second turn is killing Seismitoad. Third turn is switched to Chandler, so we have 2 more rain turns to stall out. In those 2 turns, or at the end of that specific turn, I need to be at exactly Darmanitan. So how do I do this? How can I switch into Darmanitan while also not risking a crit from acrobatics? Oh wait, I think we're good actually. I actually think we are good. So we switch back to this will be turn 4 of rain. We switch. It's gonna use crunch. We switch into someone who can take the crunch and bait out exactly crunch or acrobatics, because Darmanitan can actually take an acrobatics crit, which is nice. So that means we'll switch into Crocodile, so we don't accidentally bait out Wild Charge. No, let's do Amoongus actually. Amoongus might also give us the effect Spore proc. Okay, Rocky Helmet proc. So Amoongus is in. We will now bait out acrobatics exactly. And if my counting is correct, if we switch into Darmanitan right now, even acrobatics crit does not kill. So there's the acrobatics. Okay, perfect. The rain stopped. This is perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to use Flare Blitz to one-shot this Electros. After that, we can chain kill the Bisharp as well with superpower. Oh yeah, that's right. We did not want to get crit because we would die to Flare Blitz recoil. But that's not the case, luckily. Otherwise, I was in trouble. Flare Blitz kills. We take about a quarter of our HP on, in damage. That's 62 HP. Bisharp has no priority moves. It got Night Slash, X Scissor, Stone Edge, and Metal Burst. No ability to or Focus Ash, and this should seal the deal with Superpower. Beating Getsis. And there we go. Let's Getsis down! A little bit of switching around. The rain gave us 2 extra turns of planning, basically, but that's fine. I locked the fuck in. Hell yeah. Just had a mini heart attack. Was working on things. Had a tool pop up an error every time I went to the Cerulean City map. Turns out it was a glitch with one fence style. Oof. That was... I mean, if you have... Especially if you're not saving as frequently as I do, for example. Seeing an error is the absolute worst you can think of. Because even the thought of you losing all the work over the past hours is just... That would demotivate me instantly. Alright. Gets us down. What? I created Team Plasma with my own hands. I am absolutely perfect. I am perfection. I am the perfect ruler of a perfect new world. Now, do you still think Pokemon and people should be separated? Since I couldn't become the hero and obtain the legendary Pokemon myself, I prepared someone for that purpose, N. He is nothing more than a freak without a human heart. Do you think you're going to get through to a warped person like that? Alder, it's a waste of valuable time listening to him ramble on. He's the one without a human heart. You're right, he's truly pitiful. And I'm sure you have much to think about. I know you were not pursuing the truth because of Getsis's manipulation, but because your heart was truly inspired. That is why you were able to meet the legendary Pokemon. But I have no right to be the hero. Is that so? What you and the legendary Pokemon are going to do from now on? That's important, wouldn't you say? Acting like you understand. Up till now, we've been fighting each other over our beliefs. Yet, despite that, why? And even if we don't understand each other, that's not a reason to reject each other. There are 2 sides to any argument. Is there one point of view that has all the answers? Give it some thought. I also just like how Charon casually roasts the shit out of anyone who he sees fit, especially Team Plasma. I want to talk to you about something. I'm working on making Cerulean City very interesting. Oh, I can't wait to read what you have in mind. It's about when I first met you in Accumula Town. I was shocked when I heard what your Pokemon was saying. I was shocked because that Pokemon said it liked you. It said it wanted to be with you. Right, let's prepare for the absolute best banger ending credits roll Pokemon has to offer. I couldn't understand it. I couldn't believe there were Pokemon that liked people. Because up until that moment, I'd never known a Pokemon like that. The longer my journey continued, the more unsure I became. All I kept meeting were Pokemon and people who communicated with one another and helped one another. That was why I needed to confirm my beliefs by battling with you. I wanted to confront you, hero to hero. I needed that more than anything. There's no way a person like me, someone who understands only Pokemon, no, actually, I didn't understand them either. No way could I measure up to you when you had met so many Pokemon and were surrounded by friends. The champion has forgiven me, and What I should do now is something I'll have to decide for myself. He needs a hug, man. He needs a really big hug. I swear to God, this guy has gone through so much. I just want to give him a big, really big old good hug. Like bro to bro. Timster. You said you have a dream. That dream, make it come true. Wonderful dreams and ideals give you the power to change the world. If anyone can, it's you. Well then. Farewell. Absolute banger credits roll. They just BAM! Right into it. After this climax of a game, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Absolutely. I'm not kidding. This is the best ending, in my opinion. This specific sequence of events. This is the best ending. And there's nothing that will change my mind. Obviously, opinions can differ. I did actually like the... Excuse me. I actually did like the Scarlet and Violet ending too. And they were cooking with the story, but not as hard as with Black and White and Black and White 2. So yeah, we have 4 deaths, but the game's not over yet. The level cap increases by an enormous amount this time. It will be put all the way up to level 73. And we're going to make use of it. Because the next stop will be... some stuff of the post game. We need to do a little bit of the post game. We need to round up all the sages. I believe we need to help Looker round up all of the guys there. And after that, we get access to the second round of the Pokémon League. And that is where the real challenge begins. Because all Pokémon, or all Elite Four members, will have 6 Pokémon on their team, making it incredibly difficult. They should make it. It should be a lot more difficult to. Excuse me. To beat, to find a team, but obviously they still have their type specialties. There he goes. Whoosh. So that's what I'm seeing in the sky every time there's a plane. So first thing I'm doing there, Tim. It's constantly sunny in Saladin City Gym. Flower maze. If you step on the wrong flower, you get warped back to the entrance. Some NPCs may lock you out of the correct path, forcing you to have to step onto a wrong flower. Oh, ho, ho. Yeah, or battle them, I assume. The end. Question mark? This is not the end. We are gonna do the post game for a little bit. Actually, maybe I'll wrap it up for now and get into the action first things first on Thursday, because I need to go in about half an hour. Maybe. No, I'll stay for now. Sight range will cause them to walk up to you, blocking you out of the exit and forcing you to have to step onto the wrong flower to keep moving. Really? Ah, I like that actually. Alright. Alright. There is something in my trash can from the looks of it. Hey, Mom cleaned up my room. Thank you. Hello. Quote unquote, Mom? Welcome home. Seems like you've been through amazing things, is it not so? Oh, they're twins. Ah, this is... I still wear my disguise, pardon. Or rather, let me introduce myself. Oh no, this is Luker. I am a globe-trotting elite of the International Police. My name... no. I shall inform you of my code name only. My code name, it is Luker. It is how I am called. Behind the scenes in this region of Unova, an organization called Team Plasma conspires. This I have heard, and therefore to this region I must come. But, thanks to the gym leaders and to you, yes, Team Plasma's castle has fallen. And the members, they have gone upon their separate ways. This is what I hear, most certainly. But, however, the ones known as the Seven Sages, still, they hide themselves in the Unova region. And so, in the end, it explains why I must ask this of you, trainer of amazing skill. Travel the Unova region and search it up and search it down for the Seven Sages. Alder, the champion of renown, recommended you to my notice. Are you willing to help me? Sure. Excellent. I thank you. Now I feel as I have perhaps 1 million people on my side. Permit me to give this into your hands. And we can finally fish in this damn game. That's a super rod, right? Yes, correct. It is certainly a super rod. Weren't we talking about Team Plasma's 7 Sages? What does this have to do with looking for those people? I see. It is truly Timster's mama to ask so. What a magnificent question. I admire it. It is my pleasure to answer. Absolutely nothing. What? I see. Yes, I shall provide the explanation of this, the super rod. First, face the water and employ the rod. Second, concentrate your focal point. When it occurs that these Pokémon bite, exclamation mark will indicate. Immediately, reel in. For the rest, Timster, I depend upon you. People from the International Police are kind of unique, aren't they? You're practically a grown-up now. Oh, more dialogue. Hey, Timster, is Looker through talking to you? I'm sorry, by the time I went to get the Striaton City gym leaders, everything was over. If that's the case, I let Getsis escape when the Shadow Triad created an opening. Getsis? The Shadow Triad? I'll tell you later about what happened in the castle. It's more important to ask what you plan to do now, Bianca. You know what? I'm gonna go to White Forest. That's the city on the other side of Route 16 when you leave from Nimbasa. If you go that way, you might be able to meet all sorts of Pokemon you've never seen before. Oh, there's Cedric. Hello! Oh, well, this is nice timing. Oh, do we get the national dex? Yeah. We get national Pokédex Pokemon stuff now. And he's gone. Interesting. Alright, I think that's about as far as I'm going to go. In terms of the game, that is. But yeah, that was an absolute hell of a cook. The Elite Four almost went exactly as planned. Which is nice. One small oversight with Getsis, which is fine. You know, we managed to steer our way out of it before things... I mean, were things really looking dire? I don't know. I don't think so. Among Us didn't do anything, he was here as a backup. So, what's the plan for the upcoming couple of streams? We are going to do the post game. We are then going to do the second round of the Elite Four and finally beat Alder. I say beat because that's what we have to do if we don't want to wipe. Okay, let's take a quick look at the Elite Four though. I think, in all honesty, that I can use the exact same strategy with Crocodile again for Chantal. For Metagross, not for Caitlyn, maybe not. For Marshall, I think. Ooh, we might need a fast stealth rock Pokemon for this one. And then Alder. There are a couple of things I can use for this. I can use Fly, I can use Fire, I can use Rock. I definitely want to set up Stealth Rocks for Alder, so maybe I will bring Gigalith, but... Alright, so that's a bit of planning I'll have to do. There are things I have to do. We have to, I believe, round up the 7 Sages. We'll find Charon in Victory Road, or... no, wait. He plans to evaluate himself at Victory Road. Oh yeah, he moves to Victory Road, then we can battle him there. There are a couple of plasma things we can do. We can go into Challenger's Cave and maybe get a Riolu. I don't know. Or a Poliwrath. Or a Basculin. We're not gonna go for Basculin. And after that we'll do the second round of Elite Four. Let's see. Now that Team Plasma has been dealt with, you can now challenge Elite Four and the champion without interruption. So that's the plan. I think, if I had to guess, the most time we would need for that is 2 streams. Thursday, it could be that I'm absolutely cooked from work or something, so we might not make a lot of progress. I might do some planning off stream just to go through stuff a little more quickly. And if that's the case, that means Saturday we're going to start with Black and White 2. So, I thank you very much for watching. I will be back on Thursday. Have a great day. See ya.